Hey YouTubers, this is Jacques and I'm here to talk to you about the Hohem Isteady V2 gimbal. A lot of the phones these days are able to do great photography and great videography. The iPhone and some of the Samsung models give you some really great specs. However, a phone is not a camera. Therefore, there's no shutter release button. There's no way to stabilize your phone because you're just holding it in your hand. And there's no hot shoe to be able to put accessories on your phone. So in pops what's called the gimbal stabilizer, like this right here. What this does is make sure that your images are nice and smooth. Now there's a couple of companies out there. There's Zhiyun, DJI, there's Hohem, and Feiyutech. And today we're going to check out the Hohem Isteady V2 and how it stacks against the rest. So the ergonomics and the feel of this is really good. The actual feel of the handle is good. It's not really molded. It's just a straight handle. I think what Hohem wanted to do was make sure that it was nice and light, because people take this and they do put it in their purse or they carry it around in a backpack. What they didn't do that great of a job on was this right here, which is the tripod mount. It's a bit plasticky and cheap. And I think it's one part of the gimbal that has to be pretty solid, but the rest, construction is great. Setup for this gimbal was really good. It took me minutes. When they're unfoldable, they tend to be a bit complicated because you don't know what goes where. How to unfold it was very well indicated. It's not only well indicated in this quick start guide, but it was well indicated on the gimbal itself. So as you unfold, each thing tells you, well, you got to unfold this, you got to unfold that, and it goes pretty quickly. So setup, connecting the phone app to the gimbal was very simple. Calibrating using any of the in-app features was really good. So I cannot complain for that. Everything worked very well. Now there's bad news and good news about this phone stabilization gimbal. The bad news is that the in-app video quality is so-so. It's not great. For me, it didn't work well and the quality of the video wasn't great. I'm using an LG Velvet. I know people with iPhones, it might be different and the app might be different for the iPhone. However, all functions where you'd want to use the app are independent of the app. Meaning that if you are in Apple or you're using the Apple Video or Apple Photo or you're using the Android photo system, or it's something you're used to, this gimbal will still be able to give you follow functions, hand gestures, and all the features you like out of a gimbal without having to go into the app. One benefit about this phone that I love is that they finally took into account who they're selling to. This type of a phone stabilizer is going to be sold to a lot of people who are not very technically savvy. So some of the functions like time-lapse, follow functions, panoramic view, and all the features that they sell for this camera can be quite difficult to wrap your head around. However, on this specific gimbal, when you're in the camera app, you have what's called moment mode. So what moment mode does is allow you to see the result of what the name of the thing you want to get. Now, because people don't use these apps a lot and you're going to talk to them about, well, I have inception mode on my gimbal, that's going to mean nothing. But with moment mode, you can actually go look at this small tutorial. It'll show you the result of what's going to happen if you press a button. And after that, when you decide that that's what you want to do, all you have to do is press a start button, which leads you and guides you through the steps that you have to go through to get the image that you want. And that is a huge bonus to this gimbal. I mean, it's big. I'll let the gimbal follow me as I talk. We'll see if it does a good job. First of all, I'll put it in vertical. There you go, it's in vertical. And it's following me. Give me a second here. Let me put it here. There you go. It's following, it's crazy. Oh, it's too funny. Now we go to the last question. Who is this gimbal for? Well, There's a couple of people I think it would like to have this gimbal. First of all, hobbyists who just like to get better footage when they're at a party, a picnic, or when you want to get souvenirs. It's great. Also, influencers, this is the gimbal for you. I believe it could be a great second selfie cam. The fact that it's foldable and you can put it away really quick is great. You can do quick stories with it. You can do quick Instagram posts. You can do a lot of stuff. So it really is an influencer type phone, and I think it's probably the ideal person, the ideal consumer. This might be a great gimbal for you. There's a lot out there on the market, but this one really does the trick. Rock solid in its performance and getting what you need done. When you're an influencer and you're talking, you don't want to be paying attention to the camera. So it definitely is a bonus for influencers. Suffice to say, it's for a lot of people. It really is for a lot of people. People who want to get great souvenirs, great gimbal. Influencers, this is the gimbal for you. Who is it not for? I think anybody who wants to get footage with really super sharp, high quality, this isn't the gimbal to get. I think anybody who thinks that they can get excellent quality video off of any phone, the answer to that is no. A lot of people might tell me there's people who've made movies with an iPhone. Very, very true. But when you get a really good camera, you throw the iPhone away when it comes time to start making videos. So definitely a consumer-based phone and mostly for influencers. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Told you what I could. I hope it helped you a lot in your decision making for where you want to go with your gimbal stabilizers for your phone. Definitely a great buy, so check it out. I will leave links in the description where you can go and pick up the phone. With Amazon, every time you click that link, it supports me and helps me out. So you guys like, share, subscribe, and don't forget everybody, keep on making something from nothing.